Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I am your girl, Creatrix. And today I have a beautiful, wonderful message for you, as usual, right? So, you are in the energy of not giving up, but giving in. All right. So, what that means, and I feel like that's gonna be my slogan because I love it. You're not giving up, okay, which means that you're not giving into depression, anxiety, impatience, insecurity, okay? All of these different emotions that are trying to penetrate your force field. You are beyond that. You are too powerful for that at this moment. But what you needed to do and what you recently did was you gave in, which means you surrendered to the unknown. You surrendered to the universe. I might be going through certain things where you feel like, oh, I need to prepare this, I need to do that, I need to, move and hustle and do this in order to fix these things that are crashing down in my life, right? Like maybe it's bureaucracy or paperwork or going to the court or, needing to go to the DMV or, XYZ. It could be so many different things, right? But whatever this thing is, in the past, you've dealt with it by getting your hustle on, like working hard, right? Strenuous work, burdensome work, right? But now that you're in this energy in your soft life era, right, where you're thriving and not in survival mode, you are just giving in. You're like, you know what? You're actually being curious about it. You're like, you know what? What'll happen if I just leave it up to my guides? What will happen if I just sit back, relax, and focus on the things that actually matter to me? That's what you're doing. I'm getting that energy that you're in, that decision that you've made, that choice that you've made has solidified some type of energy in your life, some type of new beginning. Okay, so in the recent past, you could have been in transition mode where you have been learning the ropes of this new lifestyle that you're in, right? Like I'm getting zero energy. That was the transitory energy to where you were malleable. You were being molded into the next character that you were supposed to play in this stage, right? But what I'm getting is that the curtain has closed on that time period, and now you are embodying, you've given birth, right, to the version of yourself, the actual character that you're meant to play. Okay, all those loose ends, you've tied them up, you've sewed them up, right? And now it's like the stitching is perfect. You are who you're supposed to be in this new junction, right? But you're past this junction. Now you're in the actual life that you're meant to be in, which is giving me the number one. Okay, and in the tarot deck, in the major arcana, the number one represents the magician. Okay, it's giving me your manifestations are getting ready to come in. Okay, it's giving you're gonna wake up in a new life. But it's not, I say that with a grain of salt because I don't want you to think that tomorrow you're gonna wake up and everything's gonna be different. No, things are going to happen naturally, but it's like it's giving me things like your life is completely brand new now. All of those things that you were being rejected from in your past life, like the recent, like the life that you just let go of, right? The last character that you played, that person was rejected from a lot of things because you weren't ready, right? You weren't ready. But this new leg of your journey, all of those things that you've wanted and waited for are going to come to you so easily now. You're gonna think there's a freaking conspiracy. Like everything is gonna work out for you so perfectly that you're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Like it's gonna be hard for you to believe at first. You are gonna be very suspicious. You're gonna be like, everything's gonna be sus to you because it's too effortless, too easy, right? Whereas in the past you would have heard a lot of no's, you're gonna start hearing a lot of yeses. Things are just gonna open up and bloom for you like platters. I was gonna say like a flower, but like a platter. Like things are gonna be handed to you on a silver platter because you're embodying the energy of being ready. You've told the universe that I am ready to embrace what it is that's coming forth, because you could have been somebody who dealt with a lot of anxiety. I just heard desperation. You could have been very desperate. You could have had a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. So the universe loves you so much, loves you to the point where the universe was not going to give you anything. They weren't the anything the universe would have given you in the past character energy that you've been playing. It would have been burdensome to you to be able to maintain the gifts that the universe was wanting to give you, right? But now that you're in the energy of giving in and not giving up, the universe can hand you these gifts and you'll be able to water it, maintain it, help it grow. Okay, Empress energy, right? The number 3. So odd numbers could really be significant at this time. But what I'm getting is that you are embodied the high priestess energy. So now you're able to use your intuition to really rest in your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever you identify with, you are able to rest in your feminine energy, right? Because in the major arcana, every energy builds on itself. So it goes 0, which is the Fool, which is what you were in, right? And now you're the Magician, but you're also the High Priestess, which is number 2, which is allowing you to be the Empress, which is number 3, right? And the Empress resting in her feminine energy allows her to be action oriented because she's resting on the inside. You get what I'm saying? Because she's not in survival mode. She's thriving. She's taking her time. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, you're taking your time. You don't have so many things in your mind that are taking up space rent free, holding you back, giving you anxiety, making you freeze, right? Freeze up and, worry and have fear and all that stuff. No, now that you are resting, it's kind of ironic, right? You see the irony? Because you're resting now, you're able to put in the work, which is number 4, which is the emperor, right? He is the divine masculine. It's the divine masculine energy. Because you're embodying the divine feminine energy, you can tap into your divine masculine energy, okay? And that you actually might have an actual counterpart, a physical person outside of yourself that's coming in to match that frequency and match that energy, okay? And I'm pretty much getting that everything that you've wanted, right, from your childhood up until now, everything that you've waited for, that you wished for, that you prayed for, is coming in for you. And it's giving like, be ready, because it's just going to be like a rush. And it's not your spirit guides or some magical fairy that's going to be doing it. It's something that you're giving to yourself. All right. And that's where I feel like when we listen to readings, right? Because I listen to other people's readings on YouTube and stuff, and it can kind of get like diluted in like this, the spiritual message can be kind of diluted in the sense that, like, it can be like what I said in the beginning, you're gonna wake up in a new body. Well, actually what's gonna happen is that you manifested the part of you that is the type of person to work out, to eat healthy consistently, unadulterated, I just heard. So you're in pure energy. Like, this is your pure energy. You've gotten rid of all of the heavy burdens that were keeping you from accomplishing your goals. So if you're going to wake up in a new body, it's because you're going to have no problem eating the best foods for your goals. It's going to be, you're not going to have any problem with working out every single day and hitting the muscle groups that you want to grow. Hopefully you're doing full body exercises because you need balance, right? But including your face. But what I mean is that you've manifested a new version of yourself that's going to be able to, in the physical realm, build those very dreams that you've been wanting to build. That's how this works, right? But sometimes we can, it doesn't connect because we're thinking about it only spiritually. And the miracle is that the miracles happen naturally. All right, it doesn't have to be you're doing magic and abracadabra, boom bang boom. It doesn't have to be that, even though that exists. But what I'm saying is that you're acquiring things in a very natural way, and behind the scenes, yes, it is very magical, but to the human eye, to the naked eye, it's going to seem like you're taking steps, like 1, 2, three. 1, 2, 3 could also be very significant. Okay, you could be seeing 1, 2, 3 very often on the time, on license plates, whatever, right? So this is the energy that I'm getting. You're not giving up, you're giving in. And because you've surrendered to the universe, right? All of the things that were bringing you fear and worry and anxiety, because you said, F it, you said F it, and you left it up to the universe. And now you can concentrate on your art. Now you can concentrate on exercising. Now you can concentrate on building real wealth. All right. And to the outside world, it might look like your life is falling apart, right? But really, the universe is creating a clean slate for you to build from fresh, from you to, because your energy is new. It's like you deserve everything new now. Okay, so if you lost your car, if you lost your home, if you lost friends, if you lost family, it's because all of that is being washed away by the ocean. I'm getting water energy, I'm getting fresh water. Okay, it could be river, ocean. Okay, it could be ocean. I'm picking up ocean energy to where, she's very destructive. She can be very destructive, but it's only because, like I said, she is helping you, transition in this new beginning. Some of you all could be working with Oshun. Okay, I'm saying gold, right? And yeah, like it could, to the outside world, it could look like you're losing everything, but in actuality, you are getting ready to receive so much. And I'm picking up that it's gonna come in so quickly. It's gonna come in a lot quicker than you think. All right, like you're gonna start building and it's just gonna pick up momentum. Like you're gonna be building a life and getting more and getting more and getting more and getting more bricks, a stronger foundation, more building, 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 building. That's what I'm getting with this energy. So it's asking you to be prepared to receive. That's all you have to do in this energy, is just receive. Be curious. All right, what if you said yes to everything? Right? Because your guides got you. You're extremely protected thus far. Even when you felt like the world was on fire and everything was about to end, thus far, they've been guiding you, they've been leading you. And look where you are, exactly where you're supposed to be. So keep taking those chances. Keep saying, all right, I'm protected. I'm going to say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I'm not afraid to say yes. Okay, you're gonna be handed things. Oh my god, I'm picking up, like, people are gonna hand you shit. Things are gonna fall into your lap. It's gonna feel like you literally won the freaking lottery, but in a way that's like, people are gonna start opening up to you. Things are gonna start opening up to you. Doors are gonna start opening up to you. I just got everything you try, you're going to succeed at. Oh my god, this is making me really emotional because I feel so extremely happy for you, happy for us, because I claim this shit too. I feel very happy for us. And there's also, on the flip side of this, I'm being very honest, there is a bittersweet energy coming from the people who are going to see you blast off on this rocket ship shift. It's interesting. Why did I say shift? Oh my god, it's giving me the energy of like my turn, right? Like shift. It's giving me like it was their shift. Like the people that are gonna be feeling this bitter energy while you're in this sweet energy. Shout out to Oshun again, honey, right? If y'all know, Oshun is all about that honey. She's the sweetness. She's the goddess of sweetness and honey, sweet waters. It's giving that things are shifting in your favor, obviously, but it's like there was a shift, like a job shift, right? Like taking a job, you have a shift, right? It's giving, it was their shift to be in this sweet energy, but now it's your shift. Like you're clocking in. You're clocking in on your shift to be the master now, to receive, to embody the energy that was always meant for you. But these people were embodying your energy. It's giving me like they were living in your energy. They were living in your skin. Some people even wanted to be in your skin, literally, right? But these people were siphoning and harvesting your energy for their own benefit. And some of them even thought that they were in your energy for so long, they even thought it was their own energy. they started to believe it was their own energy. So now once you blast off on your rocket ship and leave everything behind, the people especially, right, they are going to really be in sorrow energy. It's like they're going to be missing you. They're going to feel like there's a void in their life because you're taking your energy with you. It's giving me like this very motherly energy. Like you have a very nurturing energy about you, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, but because masculine and feminine energy both nurture, just in different ways. So it's giving like you were nurturing these people. They felt safe, you know, in your energy, even though it wasn't yours, right? But when you leave and you take your energy with you, these people are going to feel the difference. They're going to feel naked, is what I'm getting. They're going to feel very naked. And I just get like this feeling of a void, of helplessness, sadness. You know, they're going to be in very bitter energy. They're going to be bitter. Some of them are even going to wish that they made different choices in terms of exiling you or ignoring you or, you know, just pushing you away, because a lot of these people pushed you away when they were supposed to help you, when they were supposed to help you climb, right? Bring you up. But instead, they chose other people, they chose other places, other things, right? And they chose to leave you there, right? Suffering while still harvesting your energy. So that's going to be punishment enough for them. There's nothing that, like, there's no revenge that you need to take. You're just going to move on with your life, and they're going to have to watch you prosper. I'm getting that these people are, the karma that they're going to experience is having to watch you embody the very energy that they tried to steal from you, that they tried to usurp from you. And you are going to be living the best life. You're not even going to waste a moment of time thinking about these past people. All right. So, yeah, this is what is in the energy. You are not giving up, you are giving in. All right. And you totally deserve this. You deserve this. You worked extremely hard for this. You took leaps of faith. You took bounds and leaps of faith that you've never seen anybody else do in your life. You are the pioneer, you are the leader. Nobody led you, you had to lead yourself. And it could have been very scary, it could have been very frightening, right? You could have doubted yourself. You could have, wanted it all to end at some point. There was very intense emotions that you were experiencing, but it was all healing, right? And it all led up to this very point to where now it's like you know yourself better than anyone knows themselves. Like, it's giving, you're very high ranking spiritually, right? And now that you're very high ranking spiritually, or you have been for a very long time, by the way, but now that you're at where you're at, it's giving like it's a no point of return kind of thing. Like, you've taken off on your rocket ship. And I'm getting woke up in a new Bugatti. So you could literally be waking up in a Bugatti if that's the kind of car that you want, but you're driving off and you're not turning back, right? And so that's why the energy is kind of solemn. It's like, it's not sad, it's just solemn. It's just kind of like, there's this happiness, but there's a heaviness to it too. It's like you saying farewell. Okay, it's like a farewell type of moment. Farewell to the person that you used to be. Yeah, it's giving, it's giving you're not really going to interact with the people that you used to interact with anymore. It's giving you're on a whole different vibe, different level. They could reach out to you, but maybe you're not going to respond. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's very interesting. Yeah, just take this time to be. That's what I feel like saying. Take this time to feel. All right, it might feel kind of heavy on your heart, but that is your heart chakra shifting, moving. I just heard binding itself. Okay, it could be like protecting itself. All right, it's becoming solid, it's becoming rock hard, right? And balanced, right? And when I say rock hard, I don't mean that your heart chakra is getting cold. I just mean that it's like solidifying itself. It's in the frequency, right? In a balanced type of frequency. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You could have a lot of emotions just coming up from out of your body to where you might want to cry, you might want to express those emotions. Just do that. Take this time to really do that, right? Allow yourself to express, to feel, to just be, to just exist. All right? That's what I'm getting in the energy. So congratulations. I love you all so very much. You deserve this and so much more. And you're going to be the one to give it to yourself. Okay? But yeah, I'm just getting like, it's deuces. You're checking the deuces up. You're out of here. All right? So yeah, you passed all your tests also. That's what I'm getting to. You passed all the tests. All right, you're ready for this. You're ready for it. All right. I love you all so very much. I hope this resonated with you because this was a beautiful, wonderful message. And remember never to give up, always to give in. All right, go with the flow. All right, that's what Oshun tells us. I feel like she's here with us. You know, she's the one who is speaking through me. So yeah, flow like her rivers. You know, in the direction that you're going in because you're on the correct path. The way that the universe is guiding you, you could never be wrong. Literally, the way that your guides are coddling the shit out of you and protecting you and guiding you, you can never go wrong. But don't get it twisted though. This is your hard work, your energy, the shit that you put in. All of everything that you're about to receive is because you earned it. All right? Even though they're there to help, which is their job, and everybody has that opportunity. Don't you for a second. This is very important because some of y'all have survivor's guilt. You have survivor's remorse. All right? You feel guilty for receiving you might feel guilty for receiving all of the beautiful and wonderful things that you're about to receive in your life, and your guides want to emphasize that don't you for a second begin to second guess the fact that you deserve it. All of the tears, all of the hard work, all right, all of the pain that you had to push through, that you had to fight through, okay, everybody trying to compete with you, all right, and bring you down and grab onto your coattails and become burdensome to you. Don't you ever for a second, right, doubt that you deserve every good thing that's coming to you. And it's all good things. It's all good things. That's what I'm getting. You are not going to receive anything that is not good for you. All right. And also with the energy of rejection, all right? Rejection is always redirection, okay, in the correct direction. Because when I start to go back into my comfort zone and want to lean on things that I know have made me feel comfortable and safe in the past, they'll close all those doors, and I'll be like, damn, you know, you can start to panic. Like, damn, why can't I find housing? Or why can't I do this? It's because you're looking for apartments to rent when you really need to be buying a house, okay? It's because you're still trying to buy a Toyota, nothing wrong with Toyotas, when you need to go for that Jeep or that Porsche or that Benz, okay? It's because you trying to go back to that past person that you know that did you dirty and is still in that weak ass energy, when really you should be waiting on somebody who completely fits your standards, above and beyond your standards, and treats you like the queen or king that you are. It's because you've still eaten that dirty, ugly, nasty food that makes you gain weight after one meal and whatnot, when really you need to be buying organic, healthy food that's going to help you take the weight off of your body, or it's not even about losing weight or gaining weight, it's about just being healthy, right? So this is the energy that rejection brings us, okay? Rejection is not for you to panic. It should signal to you that, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this, and my guides are trying to convey to me. That's why they're blocking this, right? So they want you to take a different path. Whenever you experience rejection, it's because you're supposed to be taking a different path, right? So anyway, I'm gonna stop. I think I have conveyed the message enough. All right, I love you all so very much. I will see you in the next video. Creatrix out. Peace.